And just like that, we back with part 2. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for joining us in part 2. A desperate act. Now, beloved, before YouTube do their stuff, let us do our stuff first. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
Kelly, what were your big takeaways from what we heard from the president?
Kristen, I'm struck by the president sending a warning to others who might use this moment, see vulnerability and crisis and chaos in Israel because of these attacks and try to exploit that. The president making clear that that would not be tolerated and talking about the outreach going on to other nations with whom the United States has partnership in the Middle East. So while Israel is facing one crisis, the president trying to forestall any other cascading effects that could follow this kind of violence and instability. The president also making a point that he will personally stay in touch with Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel. That, of course, on its face makes perfect sense, but it is also important because we know from covering this relationship, which has spanned 40 years, and in recent years, there has been some tension between President Biden and the prime minister over some of the governmental and judicial changes Netanyahu has tried to bring about in the modern state of Israel. That putting aside now and really making clear that the U.S. will provide whatever support is needed. Already the U.S. is the largest partner in terms of military protection for Israel. The president emphasized that from the nation of Israel's inception, the U.S. has been a partner. So we also know that there have been other kinds of diplomatic efforts that have been ongoing prior to today, things like trying to normalize relations with Saudi Arabia following some of the other nations in that region. All of that, question marks remain. We also know by having the president's Secretary of State at his shoulder that he is also making calls to partners, allies, and outreach around the world. So the phones are working here at the White House in terms of diplomatic outreach.
Oh boy. Beloved, welcome to part 2. Let's watch this fiasco. But let's just cut to the chase, right? Because we don't have time for this. Oh man, let us mark those people. Man, 83 has nothing going on. They simply have nothing going on. What they are doing here is just, hey, look at me. I'm mother too. I'm still in prophecy. What we are doing here is prophecy. Look at this. If she's attacking us, and then we're going to fight. Oh, you better believe it. And then, hey, the United States is backing us. We're still here. We're still the people. Yo, that's what they are doing. We're still the people. Okay? And Gargamel stand with us. The whole U.S. thing, we still the people. We can't say hesh about what's going on out there. We can't come against the truth. We can't say this is not Esau's trouble. We can't say we are not in trouble. We can't say anything that's going on, but we can, damn it, we have guns and stuff. There's a war. We know for a fact there is an eclipse coming the 14th of this month, which is October 14th. It's gonna feel dead on the Saturday. Excuse me, next Saturday, not this one Saturday though. Today is the seventh day from now. It's gonna be another eclipse. Well, we got to do this before the other eclipse coming in April and mark the X. See, listen, brethren, is that thing even recording? Is it? Ah, crap. Is it recording? I don't know. Is that thing? Yes. Okay, good. Now, listen, man. Sometimes this thing works, sometimes it. There we go. What they are doing here, beloved, they have to give the Paul Begleys, that fellow, that mullet guy in the desert, that Mr. Stone himself, and the other scumbags out there. They gotta give them something to talk about too. I mean, those guys been silent for like years. They've been silent for years. They can't say anything. They do not have anything to come against. They don't have anything concrete. They don't have any case. They have zero case. That's the word. They have zero case. They have zero. They have nothing. They can't come against nothing. Those guys just sit there like, well, the economy, yeah, abortion, yeah, they took the prayer out of the school, yeah, and the other stuff. And then you'll have scumbag call big leave. It is prophecy, man. It's just like, and the whole day, last day, they say that they're gonna attack Israel. So you see, this is what's happening out there. Get out of here, dog. Tear tricks. This is nothing but tear tricks. Controlled demolition. Look at me. Hey, look at me. This is what they are doing. Hey, look at me. Listen. They're gonna have to do more drastic things for people to pay attention. Oh man, listen. CNBC, is that what that is? NBC, CNBC, CNN. Those news station or those whatever you want to call them, broadcast television, those things become obsolete ever since the internet kicks in. People don't watch those guys. People really don't care, but they have to bring, hey, look at us. Look, we matter. We're still in prophecy. Whatever that you see over there, it's prophecy. Don't be looking at the destruction. Don't be looking at the fires that are ravaging the so-called European culture over there, man. In Canada and United States, in California, Oregon. Don't look at Maui. Don't look at Lahaina. Don't look over the world. But look at us. We try to take away your attention from this thing over there. Let me show you. Okay? All right, let me let this play because our phone is ringing in the background.
To international partners, the president also indicated to congressional leaders, and the volatility of this situation. Implicit in what our reporting tells us is the United States was not anticipating this attack.
Of course not. They never anticipate anything. Of course not. Yeah, whatever, man. Let's see. What they call this thing again? UN approved intervention in Haiti, Kenya. There you go. A no occupation force. Haitians denounce UN vote to deploy US-backed Kenyan-led troop. Let's watch this for a moment. Let's watch this for a few moments.
Gang violence. The intervention, which the UN Security Council voted Monday to deploy a US-backed Kenyan-led multinational armed force to Haiti as the island nation combats worsening gang violence. The intervention, which came at the repeated request of Haiti's unelected Prime Minister, Ariel Henry, marks the first deployment of international security forces to Haiti in nearly 20 years. The proposal received 13 votes in favor, with Russia and China abstaining. The resolution was drafted by the United States and Ecuador, allowing foreign troops to remain in Haiti for 1 year with a review after 9 months. The Biden administration pledged at least $100 million to fund the operation.
We told you they have to invade Haiti. But what is it about this country? Didn't we tell you years ago to keep your eyes on Haiti? Everything that's going to happen, Haiti is going to be in the center of it. They have to invade Haiti. Why? Well, they had the minister, UN was there, they left. But why is it like, what seems to be the issue? They have to invade, but they cannot invade it like that. They have to send a bunch of people that look like us. They're gonna send the Kenyan. Remember, they used a Kenyan before, back in 2008, when they were in deep doo-doo. They used a Kenyan, somebody that looked like us. They did that. And now they want to go ahead in Haiti and get what need they okay. This is gonna be a little bit off topic, but they need what's in there in order for them to go ahead and steal and swagger jacket like they do all the time. Remember in the 1914, let me get this straight. If I don't wanna. For those of you who may not know, U.S. invaded Haiti in 1914.
According to THACO, the United States occupied Haiti from 1915 to 1934. During this time, it installed puppet governments, ran the economy, military, and police, terrorized citizens, and established economic control over Haiti that would continue after they withdrew in the 1940s.
And when they withdrew in the 1940s, they suck up all Haiti wealth. And then in the 1940s, they get all those wealth and they make the war, and then they become rich. That's when they have the baby boomer, because they stole all the gold part of the gold, because the gold in Haiti they can never take all the gold. They can't, because they just can't. They don't know how to get there, and then they really cannot take all of it. But anyway, let's look at the timeline. Okay, in 1915, they invaded Haiti, and then they stayed. They invaded Haiti twice. 3 times. And the most recent was in 2004, and then they stole all the technologies. Remember, we showed you the video of the high technologies and the techs they were stolen in the cave. They want to show you Haiti is like some kind of like backwarded place, and a bunch of poor people live there and stuff. What the hell do people need over there? If Haiti is a bunch of poor people and things like that, Bill Clinton and his wife wedding in Haiti. There you go. Bill and Hillary romantic moment in Haiti. Okay, let me see. Where's the photo? Show me the photos. Bill and Hillary share romantic moment in Haiti back when some of you came here, deployed honeymoon 37 years ago in December. Where's the photos? That's why those guys have their honeymoon, okay? Because Bill Clinton and Hillary honeymoon in Haiti. There we go. Where's the photo? Come on, show me the picture. No, that's not the picture I want. Oh, no, they put in Haiti, but I mean in. YouTube. Bill Clinton and Hillary honeymoon. Come on, show me the picture. Where's the? Did they remove the picture? They were in Haiti for their honeymoon. Okay. They were there. David Beckham property in Haiti. He bought some land over there. Okay. All right. David Beckham, he bought some property over there. Bill Gates have property over there. All those so-called billionaires, they have property over there. Why? Because they've been looking in the looking glass. They see there's a specific area. Again, before we go into the whole looking glass thing, you might want to check our beloved brother. There we go. Brother Remedy. Well, they kind of like shadow banned the brother channel, so they've been. You might want to watch the. You know what? Let's play. Again, I don't want to swagger jack the brother, but let's play Project Looking Glass. Okay.
Possible timelines lead to the same basic set of history in the future. That is what sends everybody that has all of the information, that knows everything, into a blind panic. The people that know everything about Looking Glass, that have gotten all the reports and all the information, the elites of the world, probably figured out that that was the end of the game. And nothing could be manipulated beyond that point.
That's all. They've been looking in the looking glass, and they see there are certain area, there are certain place, there are certain area, there are certain people. They can't really pass through it. There are certain places they might find a little refuge. They might find certain protection. But overall, the game is over. They know that. They are well aware of that. It's just they are looking at certain places that have certain things. Remember, there was a reason why Christopher Columbus in 1492 came in exactly directly in Haiti. He didn't went anywhere else. He passing Cuba, he passing all those places, and the guys were like, there are lanes over there, let's land it here. He said, no, that's not my place. That's not my mission. When it gets to Haiti, why? Because of this. Let's listen.
When I was in the military, it would have been before 97 when I got in trouble. One of my particular areas that I was amazingly intuitive about is problem solving / mission planning, or more specifically, taking a bad mission and fixing it. Certainly
Lying, okay, taking the truth, things that don't look good for them, and then fix it, come up with something else. But they can't fix that. They can't fix that, okay?
knowing how string theory and possible futures works makes it so you
String theory and possible future. And what they think they were messing with possibility, when in fact they were messing with probability. It's pretty much confusing. And what they saw in this thing, beloved, don't think those guys have some high tech. Whatever technology, it's magic. Okay, that's what it is. He has nothing to do with the technology. It's just magic, our stuff. We told you they've been going in Haiti stealing those things, and then in 1915, remember we told you in 1915 they went into the temple in Haiti. They stole the atomic bomb, not the formula, the actual freaking bomb, the bomb. Like in the movie, they show you that in the movie. Excuse me, beloved. You know when I'm doing this thing, I'm all over the place. Stargate, the atomic bomb, 1994. Is that what that is? Here we go. Okay, they literally stole the bomb, like something like that. Okay, let me see if I can. Well, this is good. This is good. Okay, it's not like they come up, they connected things, and then they made it themselves. No, they actually stole it. They went to the arsenal. Okay, they went to the weaponry, the weapon dome, and then they choose this thing, and they told them, listen, if you use that, you seal your fate. You can only use it once. And we told you, if you use it, that's it for you. That's why they use it on the Nagasaki and the Hiwo, the Shima, Nippon. Okay? The original Japanese are not what you see over there in the land of Japan, or also the Chinese also. Okay? They stole this thing. All right? And then they did a bunch of stuff, and then now they're trying to tell you looking glass or spyglass. Okay, this technology that they have, it's something they come up with. They invented that. No, they didn't. They perverted it. They stole it. That's what that is.
work your mind very quickly to see the reality of what's happening and decide what decisions need to be made to change it for a particular outcome. At a certain point, after they're done hearing the computer tell them, this is what's going to happen over and over and over and over again, all they become focused on is, how do we fix it? What I do know is
you can't
called in and asked to solve this problem.
You can't.
This timeline contraction problem. And I eventually did my due due diligence and did all the investigating and basically only had one piece of information, and that was reinforcement. The computer's right. The timelines will contract down to some inevitable thing. There is an inevitable event. It's been forecast, it's been predicted, it's been fed to us in a slop trough of what they want us to believe will happen. They don't actually have control over what happens.
Exactly. We've been telling those people they don't have control. You know, the little skirmish thing they are showing you over there in Ishland. Oh, with Ish being attacked. Oh, they are attacking now. This is prophecy. Oh, well, we stand with Ish. We are at war. This is prophecy. Oh, the Antichrist is doing this. Oh, we are about to get raptured. Those are little things they are doing to keep you away from real prophecy. And real prophecy is they will invade Haiti and they will find out. They don't want to. Trust me, they are doing everything. We told you they will invade it. They already killed the president over there. Okay? Because you know why they have to invade Haiti? Because they have to go to the temple, the Solomonic temple, the Atlantean temple. Okay? We have an Atlantis temple. We have an Atlantean temple over there with the ever perpetual glowing sun. Well, I call it light. They are well aware of that. You see, the whole Indiana Jones movies, they are not movies at all. Those are declassified information from the CIA. They are well aware of that. And they have to go to the temple to renew their quote-unquote the contract. Remember when Trump, I'm talking to the people that know. Remember when Trump went down there? Okay? They told Trump straight up. When the council of those people went and consult with the Levites down there, okay, because the Most High still it's in their hand, but we baptize those people into a lower priesthood, and they have to come to the high priest. And the high priest Levites down there told them, listen, we will call this entity whatever, it will come, and then you will talk to him. And then they did the things that they did. They called this stuff, and then it came in, and then it says, Trump will lose, Biden will win, World War III in the midst of you guys. It is done. There's nothing you can do that can fix this. The blessing is over. Did you know it is just recently those guys find out that they were running on a blessing? See, the Catholic Church never told them. They didn't even tell the so-called the high priest or the high-ranking, the Catholic. They never did. We are the people that came out there and told those people and wake up the Gentiles and told them, you are living on a blessing, because they made them believe that they were invincible. They were everything that they were doing. It's because of their own strength. It's because they could, because they can. It is just when those people hear us talking like, hey, wait a minute, this all was all a blessing and the blessing is over. It is just when they find that they realize that. That's why they've been watching us all over. You see those modern shows, like those recent shows, they're talking about the things that we are talking about, because they're like, hey, those guys know their hish. Okay, when Trump and all those folks went down there, they told Trump, you're not going to be reelected. Remember that guy, that Indian guy, Trump going to get another term? Trump didn't want. And we told those people this back in 2020, early 2020s. We were keep telling them Trump will lose, because that's what it is. Trump will lose, Biden will win, World War III among the Gentiles. What happened? Trump lost, Biden win. And World War III began in January 6, 2021. That's why those people went over there. They shot and killed each other. They started murdering each other and killing each other. That's why the whole war is going on around. A lot of it are fake. A hell of a lot of it are real, because they are fighting right now. A group of them is like, yo, we cannot go invade those people. Their powers are no joke. You know you're not supposed to. Now we know exactly where this thing is. We can't. That's why they keep Haiti. They let the gangs run everything. It's not... The so-called Haitian, they are not doing this to their country, man. Nobody would do this to their home country, man. You can ask any Haitian. They are not doing this. It is those guys paying those gangs. Okay, they pay the Dominican Republic because they sold out unto the enemy. Okay, they pay the so-called DR Dominican Republic. Their economy is our economy. Without Haiti, the Dominican Republic is nothing. What you are calling Wakanda, in the movie Black Panther, it's actually a real place. And real places, it's all over. There is one in here in America. There is one all over. There is one here in Haiti. They call it Vilocan. There is one in the Congo in Africa where they can get the one that is in the Amazon and the one that is in the desert place, the Grand Canyon. You see, they are well aware of those things. They are aware of Agasu. They are well aware of that thing. But what they thought, they believe when they look into this magical thing, that's why they keep all people away from magic and technology. Be stupid, be dumb, twerk all the time, drinking, smoking weed. That's all you need to do. But don't take any psychedelic. Lord forbid they caught one of our people taking some psychedelic. You'll have our people say, oh, well, you're taking white people drugs. That's not what that is. That's not what that is. Psychedelic means manifestation of the mind. So what those people are doing here, they trying to somewhat affect the future. For instance, what that thing they are calling looking glass, this is how it works, okay? This thing allowed them to see certain probability. And then they're looking at this thing ever since the 1800s. They're like, what would happen? Well, those people are going to have to be freed. Okay. When they are freed, what would happen if when they are freed, we don't give them 40 acres of the mule? We don't give 40 acres of land, a mule, and $100. And what if we put drugs in the neighborhood, convince the man to be with another man and the woman to be another woman, put A's on them and stuff like that, and that thing say, if you this, there's a probability that you will reduce the population. Okay, what if we come with population control? What if we do this? And then this thing keep giving them probability. And then they think that's how that stuff works, and they put all those planes. That's why they have the elite have all those planes. They always talk the elite have all those planes. Remember, those people that are telling the truth, these dudes or those conspiracy theorists online that keep telling you the elite lost now, they were the same people that was a couple years ago telling you the elites is taking over, they're going to take over, they're going to crash the economy, they're going to do the reset, everybody gonna become their slave, they're gonna be, and then now all of a suddenly everybody's saying, well, the elite lost. Oh, thank God they lost. They can do anything and they don't control any stuff. They also, because the whole game, it's not like they change it. We change it and they're trying to swagger jack what we are saying and put their own spin on it. And then now it's all, let's come together. Now, once they look into the whole looking glass thing, what they did when they put all those probability and then they start pumping the drugs and do all the stuff they put into this probable technology, they have no idea how it works. They have no idea how it works. And when they look at the results, they see not only the drugs destroy them more than it destroyed us. I mean, look at the so-called opioid crisis, man. When they look at the depopulation, when they are talking about the elite going to depopulate the world, they were very bold and very proud of their plan. Or the elite going to depopulate the world, the world's going to be reduced to 500%. That's why they destroyed that thing over there, the whole Georgia Stone and things. Back then they were so confident. Now they realize this thing was giving them I don't know what I said earlier, possibility or probability. It was giving them possibilities, and whatever probability that they put in there, it came back to haunt them. And not only they are being destroyed by the same drug they put on us, they're being destroyed by the same disease they put on us, they're being destroyed by the same war they were waging on us. Not only that, they are locked out. That's why even before 2020, they knew this thing was going to come. That's why they let everything just gone haywire. You think those so-called migrants are getting there because they forced themselves there, or they are so smart they cross the... Look, if those guys didn't want those folks to cross the border, they would have mowed them down. They wouldn't even reach the border. They want them to be here because their numbers are down. There's nothing they can do. They can't, and they won't hire our people, because if they hire you, pay your proper wage, you will surpass them. Okay? And two, this is not their duty. They're not worried about you. They're worried about them. That's why you got that all love doctrine coming together. Now you see the so-called conspiracy theorists, they have a new team now. The elite are not gods. They are not that. They are not. They don't control the weather. They don't do this. They don't do that and things. We need to come together and then push them off. They're already over the edge. We need to come together and push them. No, I ain't gonna come together with you people, man. You guys lost. You've been losing. And the Mosai is a master chess player. He checkmated you. You thought you had control over this. You are done. We've been telling them this forever. The whole fiasco that they have over there in Israel, whatever the land they are calling, is to keep your eyes away from what's going on in Haiti. They can't invade Haiti as they used to now. They are using the Kenyan. Ask the Kenyan people over there. The Jamaican people, they are somewhat using Jamaica. They don't want that. The Kenyan population, the Kenyan folks over there say, wait, yo, we don't want anything to do with those people. We got our own hash here. We don't want to send our military over there in Haiti. Those people have nothing to do with us. But then again, the Biden administration give $100 million and stuff. They are the one doing this because to get the blessing from Haiti, you have to get a military presence on the land first. Okay, that's what the contract said. You got to get a military presence on the land, and you have to get the people go out there and make the necessary sacrifices, which we're not going to say, and then this blessing will come unto you. However, this timeline, when they went down there with Trump and all that, they tell them, no, it is done. You guys are going to go to war with each other. You're going to destroy each other. And you're going to be destroyed by the mighty one. And then they say, if you come here, this is the last warning. They say, if you come back here, whether you come back with your army, this army, another army, you will know the name of the Lord. You will know what it is called. You will know the meaning of the name Adonai. Don't come back here. And then now they are gearing up. They really don't want to, but that's what prophecy said. We did told you that they will invade Haiti. They'll do anything to do that, but they have to keep your mind away. We've been telling you, keep your eyes on the sea of Haiti. Keep your eyes on the sea. There will be a beast, some kind of leviathan, some kind of animal like that. Okay, see, this is Haiti right there, and this is the Sulanu for Leviathan or something like that. Keep your eyes in there. Okay, all those things, they are not fantasy. They're just high techs. Okay, you'll see certain beasts like this because they destroy the boats though. Okay, man, every time I say I'm gonna go into debt into this thing, but I never did. Okay, people will say, oh, you crazy. This is the boats that get crushed by those animals. Excuse me. And this stuff, these countries, or our countries around, they are not see those weird animals and the water, this whale with 2 blowhole destroying this thing. If you go down, you'll see the mermaids, so to speak. And people are like, well, those are fantasy, like myth. They don't exist because I don't know them. For instance, a Gigantiva region, the region of the giants. Okay, those are the giant and south. They're still there. They just, cloaked. Okay, there's these things, and man, I just can't wait for this stuff to happen. They're trying to take your attention away, and they try to take your attention away and put it on Ish or what's going on out there with Ish. Oh, well, Biden is gonna do this and stuff. No, that has nothing to do with Ish and Ishmael over there. This is all a little damage control. 7,000 whatever the rockets, 42 people got injured. Well, they have to give the so-called the Christian here something too, because there's nothing in there. There's nothing they can say. They are not raptured. The Antichrist is not here. Whatever they are calling the mark of the beast. Why not? Because they already done all those things during the Inquisition when they came here. They did all those stuff. We had to accept their mark of the beast. We could not go anywhere. They took over our land. They were killing our wives. They were killing our husbands. They were killing our children. They were killing our family. Okay? It was not like you got a choice. Either you drain us or you just like don't do anything. No. Drain us or die. Do as I say or die. That's what it was. Now they lost their power. They don't have the confidence. and then when they look in that looking glass thing, and then hey, she's just not doing well. But let's how long we are into this? Okay, this thing is just they are locked out. So let's keep on moving.
They only have control over the reaction, and it seems that no matter what they try to do to cause their desired reaction, it's going to have an opposite effect.
Exactly. So they see what's going to happen, but what they can only do, they can only react to it. They can only control the reaction. For instance, a giant creature appear in the sea and destroy all their fleet. This is an example. Destroy all their navy's fleet. How are they gonna react to it? Of course, they're gonna, oh my God, and stuff like that. Oh well, there was a hurricane in there. There was a typhoon that literally kind of like unfortunate for the Navy, destroy a small portion of it. And people was like, okay, what about those footages we are seeing online of these beings, these giant beings? What about those things and stuff? Oh, those are Photoshop. Oh, those are CGI. Oh, those are you. And then they will have people that look like us and then try to make fun of us, laughing at us. You people are crazy, man. You guys better give yourself back to Jesus. Because that's the only card they have. That's the only, they are one trick pony. What they want to do, brethren, is get us back to the church, get us back to sleep, get us not to mess with your spiritual power, not to meditate, not to ask, what am I? Am I from here? But if I'm not from here, I'm from the heaven, the sky. Which planet? What kind of power do I have? Is it my true form? Is it my true strength? They don't want you to ask things like that. Be a good boy, go to church, pay your tithe, do stuff, and be quiet. Don't get married or anything like that. If you need to get thing going on, look for another dude, force a cowboy hat upon himself, because we don't want you guys to multiply here. Our number is down. We don't want yours number to keep going on. Okay? That's what they are doing. Let's watch.
Much, much easier for me to explain today what that process is as opposed to back then. If I had to give it a name, I would say it's the awakening process. It's an evolution of consciousness that cannot, will not, and no matter what decisions or possibilities are injected into the equation, eventually it all resolves down to us all learning the truth.
Yes. All right, let me see. Boy, I don't have my chat GPT here. It will help me better than that. You know what? What is the difference between possibility and probability? There you go.
According to English Stack Exchange, probability, the level of possibility of something happening or being true. Possibility, a chance that something may happen or be true.
Yes, they were looking for possibility when in fact they were messing with probability. Okay? And what they were messing was true. They were looking for some possible chance that it may happen or it may not happen. They were looking for possibility. I think that's what I say was correct. But this thing is a probability. What it showed you, it is true. It is like, it is gonna be true. Like no matter what there's no chance. It is true. Again, I got all those words mixed up. Or if somebody know the true equation, please let us know. I'm trying to make the nation understand what they were trying to do. They were looking for a possible way to get out of this. But when this thing tell you, no matter what you do, it's going to happen. The only thing you can do, you can just you can somewhat lie, or you can procrastinate, but this thing it's happening, and the time is happening. The only thing you may not want to do is panic, which they are panicking, all right?
And becoming aware of this massive dam of lies that has been built.
Yeah, and the lie is you people, black folks they have low IQ, they were always slaves, they are stupid, and they commit all the crime, and they are nothing. Don't respect those people. In fact, when you see them, mistreat them, and you taught the entire world to hate us. And then the truth gonna come out, and those people will see the true power. I'm not talking about things that, oh, they will hear talks or something will play on the radio like General Zod. Oh, black people, this or that. For the lack of a better term, we use the term black, but those people, no, they will witness it. The entire world will witness it. Then they will realize what you guys made them do. And then all Haitians, it's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna be bad, okay? And of course, people like, okay, well, Big Levi, you have to understand. I know you don't believe in conspiracy theories, but when the elite destroy this economy, they're gonna have Bill Gates and the Queen and Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Warren Buffett and all the other scumbags, and then they're going to come up there and they're going to build everything. And if you don't have gold and silver, you won't be able to eat. That's exactly what you guys did during the Inquisition. You stole our gold and silver, you destroy our economy, you put yours back, and you say, if you don't have any gold and silver, you don't worship our white Jesus, you ain't gonna get anything. And then now you want to do that again? No, you ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna destroy your whatever blessing. You are being destroyed. Oh, gold and silver. You think gold and silver can get you out of this? Gold and silver was a possibility that when they looked through this thing, they saw they really don't know how that thing worked. It's just like Darth Vader, Anakin in Star Wars, when he saw the death of Padme or Amidala or whatever her name is, and then he saw her death, and then he can stop the death. And Darth Sidious or Palpatine told him, hey, I can show you how to stop that, and he believed her. And he did everything. At the end, Padme died. She ended up dying. Or Princess Amidala, or whatever her name is. She died. That's what those guys see. They saw something, and they're like, oh, well, if we do this, if we put crack in their neighborhood, we arrest them, we beat them, we kill them, we choke them, we put fear into them, then they won't be wake up. If we put Haitian their food, we put them all. Bring that TV, bring that entertainment, keep them focused on celebrities. Like, don't give them time to meditate or think. Always bombarding them how stupid or backward or unlucky, how doomed they are. And they will never tap into the high vibration. Once they're waking up, their power won't come back onto them. That will work. And then they say, okay, well, we will do that. And then they had this plan, and they did those stuff. And every single mother-loving Gentiles on this planet were aware of what those people were doing unto us. They agreed, they support it. I don't care who you were aware of the injustice that was being done unto us. And you sat there, you enjoyed, you supported, you cheer it. It is just now you people realize, oh, shit! We fucked up. It is just now you realize that, but you are supporting that. It is just now you realize that, oh, good grief. We better come to terms with those people. And a group of you are too proud, like, I ain't gonna come to terms. I don't care. I ain't gonna do that. Another group like, yo, we gotta come to terms. At least, we'll be the house Negro. I don't want to go to the field because it will happen. You people enjoy this. All of you. You were well aware. And you applaud. You like that. Because you were in your blessing. Now you don't have the blessing anymore. And then this is what happened.
Keep us from knowing massive volume of information we should otherwise possess. Essentially what happened with Looking Glass, not only did they not want people to use it anymore because they knew it was just going to burp out the same thing, but at the same time, they didn't want anybody else to know what it was saying. I'm sure. Because that information was a monumental concern.
Because of a story I wrote last March concerning something called the Guardians of the Looking Glass. Basically, what we had here is a technology that was built which would give those people who operated that technology, of course, a huge advantage.
Well, it's not their technology. They didn't build it. It's something they stumble upon. It's magical. It's powered by magic, which is energy. Magic is the manipulation of energy. Your phone that you're watching this is magical. Your TV is magical. Your car is magical. Why? Because they use energy. All right, they're using outside sources of energy. You are magical because you're being powered by energy. That's why they shun our people not to study or look anything that is magical, because they know once you access the magic, you will unlock the technology that is in you. That's why they always go after, transhumanism. They're trying to turn you into a robot so they can control you. You know, after they control you with their economy, with their food, with their entertainment, with their TVs and the internet, and all that. But they're gonna put some mechanical stuff. Or Elon Musk said they're going to put a chip in your brain, which is the mark of the beast. They have all those Christians out there spewing garbage and try to let our people stay away from their power and not meditating. All our people have to do, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, is to quiet their mind. Just turn off all those garbages and just sit. Be quiet. Just vacate your mind. Just be quiet. Turn off your phone. Turn off the whole garbage. Turn off everything for a moment. 5 minutes. You can put your phone to alarm if you wish. 5 minutes, that's all. Do this like for a week, 5 minutes. Just sit there, don't think about nothing, and you will hear the message. And you will see things. You will understand things. That's why they always have to put some garbage over there. Oh, Dion, the football thing, Colorado. Oh, R. Kelly is being released. Oh, this guy over there. Oh, this fellow over there. That guy put that fire alarm over there. Oh, what about the economy, or the government gonna shut down? Oh, Ash over there and stuff. It's always some garbage to keep you away. To keep you in the lower form of some cautious. Just saying in the lower form. Or a black man was, a sister got a white supremacist tell this sister she's ugly. And then our people, oh my God. I'm hungry, I'm angry, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, this sister, this brother was doing this thing over there, and then there was a white woman that said, you look like a monkey. Stay in that low vibration. This guy, he looked like us. He got beat up by a bunch of white guys. They always have to feed you some garbage so you can stay in a low vibration. But the moment you realize there'll be no Jacob's trouble, the moment you realize those folks are not gods, the so-called elite, they can do nothing about it. You come to peace with that, and then you start meditating, you'll see. And they are aware of that. They know there's nothing they can do and talking about this. But anyway, you go ahead, you watch the video, and there's a lot of things, concerning the sun.
Causing their entire system that they created, the freedom that they thought they had.
Okay, they thought they had freedom. The North Pole, the South Pole, things are flipping. Things are turning. North with the lower will become the higher, and higher will become the low. The first will become the last, and last will become first. That's what it is. And then they have to bring you this fiasco over there. Listen.
Sources have told NBC News that the president, even by his own comments about being surprised and awakened this morning, suggests that's the case. That will raise questions about what could come next. And obviously, there are tactical and strategic questions about how Israel will respond and how the U.S. can support that response because of the civilian lives that are at stake here. But
there you go. It is always, we support this. We should Slava Ukraine. We support that. And, so, just you guys need to send that money over there, It's a war. War cannot fight without no money. And then all the jackasses, backward, scumbag, bucktooth monsters are like, they are fighting for freedom over there. And they are the children of God, and we need to support them. I want to be blessed. When you know damn well, very well they are not. Very well the children of the light, the God being himself, you had enslaved them, you did them wrong, but you're too proud to admit it. Well, anyway, time can only tell.
The president was clear. Israel has the right to defend its people and its land, and we can expect developments and a lot of changes about how this is unfolding over the next 24 hours. This will remain a very active situation.
Look, they are doing this thing because the eclipse is coming. You see what you say? The president said Israel has the right to defend himself, to defend this, to defend that. What about Haiti? Doesn't Haiti have the right to defend themselves? If a citizen over there take arm and try to fight the gangs, you guys are bringing the so-called the gangs over there weapon that costs $50,000, $100,000 weapon, $10,000 weapon. How did they afford it? You guys send him over there. Everybody's well aware of that. They are well aware you guys are created the problem, okay, and then put it in front of the world. Say, well, look at those Haitians over there. You know, they can't do anything. We need to go over there, send them the troop, and then give them freedom, because that's all you've been doing. And they will have the bucktooth backward scumbag monsters he will support, will vote it. Okay, you will have those people in the Senate will say, oh yes, go send there, because they know what they're going to get. And you people going to go over there in Haiti, do the same thing that you did. Well, you thought you're going to do the same thing, rape and rob and steal everything. For those of you that think we are making this up, U.S. Marines stole all the Haitian gold. There you go. They don't show it. They don't show it. There we go. Man, they are really removing the images of the boats, the giant ship, cargo ship of gold. You know, did the U.S. steal gold from Haiti? Oh no, of course they didn't. They removed $500,000 worth of okay. In 1914, the Wilson administration sent U.S. Marines into Haiti. They removed $500,000 from the Haitian National Bank and Reserve. They for safekeeping in New York, thus giving the United States control of the bank. See, that money make New York. And when they say $500,000, they don't tell you if it's gold or not. And because back then it was gold. It wasn't 500,000, Bridget, okay? They had to remove ships of gold, like ships, cargo ships of gold, okay? The U.S. Gold Reserve.
According to Wikipedia, current holdings, as of 2021, the U.S. gold reserves total 8,134 metric tons.
Okay, where do you think they got all those gold? You think they mine it? Okay. Switzerland Gold Reserve. Okay. You think the Swiss over there, all those plates of gold, you think they somehow get them from Switzerland? You think they just somewhat mine it over there in Europe? All those gold, which is nothing, man. Okay. United States, Germany. Charlie Chaplin, the fellow with the little mustache, was well aware of Haiti, the gold. Italy, France, Russia, China. You think those guys, they mine their gold? You think they have time for this when they know there's a poor country, poor people that have a bunch of gold? They can just go ahead and then muscle them out and steal their gold. Other private things will go mining and things like that, but you guys don't like to mine. It is easier to just go over there and steal things, and then we go with your machine and all that. So yeah, just to show you the level of idiocracy going on out there, trying to take your head away from real prophecy. See, you guys are nothing. Issues nothing over there. Whatever lane they try to call the Holy Land over there, we really don't give a crap, and we give the Holy One great praise, great glory, and we're going to keep it moving. And the people, it is up to you, man, to do your own research. It is up to you, Gentiles, to come to term with the Holy One. Frankly, I'm not here to tell you it's too early, it's too late. All I can tell you, it is done. Selah, so be it. That's why we don't pray online anymore and telling you, because it is done. There's nothing we can do. Okay, and then for those of you like, oh, well, they're going to have to come with a second lockdown. First of all, there ain't no first lockdown. You were locked out, just like those guys are locked out all over Project Looking Glass. They know for a fact this thing is done. There's nothing they can do about it. No matter what they do, it is done. And again, brethren, it's not like the fact they are losing. It's how they're going to lose. Okay, when you lose a battle, okay, when a country loses a battle or a war, the country's still there. The people are still there. They just lost. But extinction, facing complete annihilation. Like there's zero of you there. Rest there. Well, that one no problem. I'll return. I will reincarnate it. Oh, really? Well, you guys didn't realize that you were cats. You had 9 lives. You're on your 9th one right now. You're on your 9th one. So yeah.
Yeah, Keith, Daniela, that mother got booked into the Harris County Jail overnight. Tonight, she is accused of choking her 14-year-old daughter after seeing her without her hijab in an Instagram post. That is according to a source close to this investigation. Tonight, she's also accused of burning her daughter with a hot oven rack after that teen allegedly overcooked pita bread.
Oh boy.
With a translator at her side, 36-year-old Sitar Khan making her first court appearance on Wednesday afternoon, facing 2 felony charges.
Assault family or household member impeding breath and injury to child.
According to investigators, the physical abuse against her 14-year-old daughter, a result of the teen not wearing her hijab.
The defendant upset the complainant did not wear her hijab at school, beat and choked the complainant, causing her to lose consciousness.
The hijab is a garment worn by some Muslim women to cover their hair. A source close to the investigation says Khan spotted the missing head covering in an Instagram post. The injury to a child charge stems from an incident over pita bread after...
So, and this is the culture the camps adopt for our women because they don't understand scripture about covering the head. And they take these things literally. They have no idea what that is. We discuss this all the time. And those guys, what you see this woman did there, and if they find one of the women over there in the camp, you're not covering up your head, certain things can happen to you. Okay, and those folks over there, those ish, that's the culture. That's what they do. Those guys don't like women at all, and they teach the other women. They, you know, if the other women don't walk right, you do things to her, and people like say, oh, okay, well, they this help the women live in righteousness. Hey, you have no idea what those women would do. Things that you would thought like, wait, you guys supposed to be women of virtue, but what the hell is this? And there's an article, somebody was making a video over there in Dubai where one woman got locked up for a year because he or she touched one of those TSA worker over there. She accidentally, I believe, touched him, and then they sent her in prison for a year. And you will have people like, well, big fact, we have to do this here. The women is like, you know, they're so sexual and things like that. This is how backward those people think, you know. So just wanted to bring that to the attention of the people. Let's keep on moving.
Live on CBS Los Angeles, I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Chauncey Glover. We're also streaming live right now on CBS News Los Angeles. Well, that shooting today in broad daylight targeting 5 friends.
And KCAL's Jeff Nguyen leads us off tonight in South LA. Jeff?
Pat and Chauncey, police say that the drive-by shooter was going in this direction right behind us, and that allowed that person to actually face their victims. Just a few minutes ago, the coroner's van was here to pick up a body. Right now, the motive is unclear, but neighbors in this area say that this corner has been a magnet for problems. A police tent was set up to provide dignity to a shooting victim at the corner of 90th and Central in South LA, where LAPD Captain Keith Green says a drive-by shooter opened up and hit a group of people.
So a total of 5.
Investigators believe the shooter was going west on 90th, so the gunfire came from the driver's side of the car, believed to be a dark-colored 4-door. Neighbors in the area who are too scared to go on camera say the corner is known for drugs and prostitution. Detectives say the victims are from the neighborhood.
According to officers, they were just hanging out at this intersection.
You know, same old news, same old, you know, same old thing going on. You know, NPCs on NPCs doing things and making people think like they are mother, they are the main character, they are main player. Get out of here, man. There we go.
A mother with her 2 children.
There we go.
Tonight, criminal charges have been filed against a biker after attacking a mother with her 2 children in the back seat. It was all caught on camera. You can see the 26-year-old attacker smashing the back window of the car. When she gets out to confront him, he points a gun at her and tries to headbutt her, all while her 2- and 5-year-old children were in the car. Now, this happened on Sunday night in Philadelphia while the mother was delivering food. The biker now faces multiple charges, including reckless endangerment and aggravated assault.
Yeah, people are agitated out there, man. You know, those guys on their bikes, that's the fellow. I believe that's the guy right there. That's the dude.
Police are crediting an avalanche of tips for helping them lead to the man they say is the one seen in this violent viral video. Officers arrested Cody Herron overnight, days after they say he attacked a driver, kicking in that window as she and her 2 young children sat inside. It all happened as ATV and dirt bike riders circled City Hall Sunday night. Action News reporter Becca Hendrickson live at police headquarters tonight. Becca, police and prosecutors held a news conference on this just a short time ago tonight.
They did, Brian, and they said this was a difficult investigation. 26-year-old Cody Herron used an alias online that misled investigators. But again, they credit all of those tips for helping them find Herron, and they hope this arrest sends a message.
We're here today to talk about and discuss this vicious assault on a mother and the occupants of a vehicle.
It was Sunday night in Center City. A biker hops onto this Ford Fusion and smashes in the back windshield. In that car was a mom, her girlfriend, and their 2 kids. The woman confronts the rider who pulls a gun on her. Police have now identified that man as 26-year-old Cody Herron.
His violent, lawless behavior is totally unacceptable here in the city and county of Philadelphia.
Oh boy.
Investigators arrested Herron Tuesday night on the 4500 block.
Again, always put somebody that look like also explain this thing, you know. Let's keep on moving, Bridget. Huh. Wow, all those things open. Really?
In other top stories, Houston police need your help identifying a woman accused of hitting, pepper spraying, and robbing a rideshare driver.
Yeah, we just got the surveillance video today, so take a look at this. The woman is caught on camera, pepper spraying the rideshare driver. This is outside of a fast food restaurant on the Gulf Freeway and Wayside. Happened back on September 6th. HPD says the woman was upset because the driver would not take her through the restaurant drive-thru. He asked her to get out. She refused, so he forced her out. The woman then allegedly hit the driver in the face and stole his wallet. Police are asking the rideshare company to appear before a grand jury for more detail. If you know anything about this woman, call HPD.
The 2 turds right there. Sometimes you simply got to laugh, man, because it's just so much going on, man. There's so much things. Violent carjacking, and 14 killed after stolen Kia crashes. The 2 turds, they gotta go, and they think everything is cool, stealing cars and post the video on YouTube or TikTok and gang. This is cool. Well, it's not the case.
ERC2 News begins right now with breaking news.
And that breaking news comes from the north side of Houston tonight on Julia Street and Bauman, where Houston police officers are searching for a driver they say hit and killed a postal worker.
Ooh.
Police say an impatient driver in a white 2001 Ford Expedition clipped the corner of the USPS driver's truck. That sent the mail truck into a ditch, ejecting the postal worker, who was then hit by his own vehicle.
Oh,
they say the
wow.
Expedition driver then drove off, offering no assistance. Bystanders came to the victim's aid, but he passed away on the way to the hospital.
I'm very, very proud of the community that came to his aid. They came, and were also trying to stop the driver from leaving. The driver still left the scene, but it has to be commended that the people in the communities tried to help the driver of the postal worker. We do have the license plate. We do have good witnesses of who the driver is. So the recommendation here is go ahead and turn yourself in, because we know who you are. We have witnesses who could put you here and who can identify you.
Now, investigators have not released the names of the suspect or the victim in this case. If you know anything about this incident, you're being asked to call Houston Police.
Wow, a lot going on, man. Let's keep on moving, Bridget.
The arrest of Keefe D puts his Henderson neighborhood in the spotlight.
Our 8 News Now investigators team coverage continues now with Kyle Payne outside of the murdered defendant's home.
Almost an eerie quiet here in this Henderson neighborhood, which has become today one of the centers of the news and entertainment universe. Neighbors finding out that one of the residents here charged with a notorious murder.
I didn't know there was an arrest this morning. Like I said, this is a quiet neighborhood. I've been here 20 some years, you know, and never had any problems. But I mean, I had no problems with them either. I didn't even know they were there.
But they were there, at least until Keefe D got arrested, sources say, in this Henderson neighborhood. None of the neighbors we spoke with saw or heard anything this time, far different from the scene several weeks ago when they searched his home.
Hands up top of your head right now. Hold on, my lord.
Today, even though the neighborhood's Facebook group, which called itself Section 27 Neighborhood Watch, circulated a couple of rumors about the arrest, nothing the 8 News Now investigators could confirm other than surprise.
Yeah, there's several other neighbors are all surprised too, you know, so it's I guess exciting.
You know what happened here today? A little exciting also at Keefe D's doorstep, where we tried to speak with the man in this car who said he was there to see Keefe D's son, who neighbors say also lives in the home. He did not want to talk.
No comment.
No comment from anyone inside Keefe D's home either.
Hello?
Hello, Channel 8.
What do you want?
We wanted to ask a couple questions.
Get away from my door.
The last time an 8 News Now reporter was on this street at this house for this story, the family said to get off their property or things would escalate. Reporting in Henderson, Kyle Payne, 8 News Now.
Well, public records indicate that Keefe D does not own the house in Henderson. By all accounts, that home is in his wife's name.
Well, again, they have to look. They knew this thing ever since day one, and they let it go, and they just wanna wait, you know, when a time like this to get the attention away from our people. We brought this before, you know. And next thing you know, they will call Biggie Killer. Okay, they ever caught Biggie Killer? I don't know. And next thing you know, they will call Biggie Killer. After that, Michael Jackson Killer. You know, after that, they release R. Kelly or doing so, or kill one of those guys. Kill Jordan, Michael Jordan. I don't know, man. They'll do something so our people will stay in that low vibration, things that happened 30 years ago, 40 years ago, which if most of us, if not all of us, have nothing to do with that. Personal business got handled personally, like the hood does handle things, and then they try to make you not losing sleep, try to make you losing sleep over something like that, you know, and things like this. But yeah, whatever, man, you know, whatever you say, you know, let's keep on moving.
Continue to flow into the city as frustration is mounting among Chicago residents. In just about an hour, a protest is set to kick off outside of South Shore High School.
And earlier this afternoon, hundreds of migrants reportedly arrived at O'Hare Airport as we take a live look at the building right near Terminal 5, where a number of families have been staying.
And here's the latest data from city officials. It shows Chicago shelters housing more than 9,800 migrants, while more than 3,000 still await placement. More than 17,000 migrants have come to Chicago since last year.
So you think those people, they are waiting placement, they put them in shelters, and they are providing them green cards and permits and social security so they can work. Okay, they really don't want to say why they are bringing those people here. They don't want to tell you, listen, the plague that happened in 2020 literally wiped us out. Not only that, the generation that we have now can't work. It's like they don't want to work. Well, they don't want to work either, but they cannot work because most of them are on drugs and they are not fit to work. And the rest of the people that we have working, they work at home, which is better. But listen, the Gentiles, or 83, do not care one bit about working or money. They care about the energy. They care about our people being around them. They want that. They want the feeling back. They want the ability to literally show our people their prowess. How, look, I'm the manager here. I work this close. You do this, you do that. They want to suck up on your energy when you are next to them. They want to make you feel like dirt. But online, they can't do that. A lot of our people, like, they're living their best life, man, working online, just staying home all the time, and then do their stuff and cook and go to sleep, and they have time. There was a brother speaking, somebody was speaking in a YouTube comment. That fellow say, hey, man, ever since 2020, I just work online. I go on vacation. I have all the time in my hand. And guess what, Negro? I ain't gonna go back to the office. They want that. And they realize they've been threatening those people. Well, if you don't go back to the office, I'll fire you. Well, go ahead then. Then they're like, you know what? You guys need to do something. Remember, they have the real numbers. They have the true numbers. Right after they did the 2020 census, they're like, oh, hish. Their numbers are way down. That's why they let those people, but certain quality of them. And then they will classify all of those folks as white. And then they're like, we have a boost. And some people are like, oh, well, you know, this is we gotta gear up for those migrants. There's stuff in that. It won't make no difference. The game is over. I'm not saying you don't be vigilant, but the game is over. You'll see what will happen to those migrants. Remember, America is a tough country, man.
And all this happens as we found a surprise at police stations downtown.
The buildings where dozens of migrants had been living were cleared this afternoon with the doors locked. Casey Cronus was there. She joins us on her way to check out the situation at O'Hare. Casey.
Hey, Anthony and Natalie, that's right. We will keep you posted on the situation at O'Hare as soon as we arrive. But about an hour and a half ago, take a look. We visited Chicago Police District 1, located at 17th and State. There, with the help of our photographer, Raphael, who translated for us, we spoke with a migrant who says he ventured here from Venezuela. Like so many others, he's been staying in the lobby of that police station.
In the lobby of the police station, you know, and it doesn't take a rocket science if like those people were if they were our people or even look like us. Get on the ground, get on the ground. He had a gun, he had a gun, he had a gun. Well, he looked like he had a gun. He looked like this, he looked like that at the police station. See, they do those things openly and then say, well, with the Democrat, Republican, yo, come out there and say it. Say, yo, listen, man, we are, you know, in the 40s and late 30s, 40s, 50s, we brought them here by the boats and from Europe and things like that. But there is nobody in Europe anymore. Italy is 70% empty, man. There's nobody in Europe anymore, man. You know, the so-called the Europeans over there, which is not the original Europeans, there are no more. It's not that much of them left here. You know, well, we should bring the Icelandic people over there, the Scandinavian. What? They are barely holding on to whatever they have over there. You know, it's not that much. Right? They realize, well, the only place we can bring is Venezuela or South America. And we'll put a little accent with some African in there, put a little pinch of Haitian in there, you know, and things like that. But mainly, let's bring those people here and then call them whites. Yeah.
But he tells us this morning, officials at the district moved all of the migrants outside along with their belongings. When we got there, the doors were locked and we weren't even allowed inside the lobby. The migrant we spoke with told us that most of the women and children were picked up and taken to other shelters, but it's unclear where those who are left are supposed to go. And we haven't received a clear response from city officials or police. Meanwhile, as we look into reports of crowding among migrants at O'Hare, city officials just in the last 20 minutes told us that migrants are not being bused there from the city. Rather, we're told they are arriving on planes from San Antonio. However, just in the last 15 minutes, our crew on the ground at O'Hare reported seeing a yellow school bus dropping migrants off. It's unclear where those migrants were bused from. We will continue to bring you the latest on this developing situation
That's
as
what
soon as
happened.
we arrive there. Anthony,
The
Natalie.
act of a desperate man. They are desperate. They gotta keep your attention moving. People gotta say, okay, well, the Antichrist is doing this, and then the Antichrist, they are doing that and stuff. And then they got to do this thing because they're trying to take over America. Yeah, whatever, man.
Also new at 6.
Oops.
Also new at 6, Metro Vice detectives accusing 2 women of trick-rolling a man at Caesar's Palace Thursday. Police say 29-year-old Coriana Singleton and 32-year-old Mariah Vanderwall stole from a man in his hotel room while he was blackout drunk. He invited the 2 up to the room. They allegedly took $120,000 in cash.
Good grief. Good grief. Wow. And they got caught? What? Caesar's Palace? You went to Vegas. You invited those 2. Really? Those are women? All right. Well, I don't know about this. The jury's still out. But anyway, you invited those 2 to your room and they swagger jack $120,000 and they got caught? Wow.
And a Rolex. Both are facing grand larceny and burglary charges.
Those girls shouldn't get charged, man. Probably they went somewhere and flaunt their wealth and stuff. Last time something like that happened, they killed a guy. They murdered the guy, I believe. They murdered the guy. I believe it was those 2. Those 2. The last time this happened, let me see, when did this happen? This happened not 4 days ago. Let me see. This happened September 26th. And this one happened.
Investigators tonight, video appears to show 2 murder suspects
3
running
months
through
ago.
a strip hotel.
Those women reportedly meeting their victim just minutes before they allegedly shot and killed him in a guest room. Now, evidence the 8 News Now investigators obtained show how police pieced this case together. Video the 8 News Now investigators obtained shows 25-year-old Brian Altamirano Solano walking hand in hand with Erica Covington and Ariana Taylor, both 20.
You know, you can see the massive giant Adam apple here, and those well, we'll call them those people. And they went over there, they shot and killed the guy, and they stole all his money, and then they walk out like nothing happened, you know. Like nothing happened. We watched this story. That was 3 months ago, man. Crazy. Yeah, we watched Claudia. And, come to find out, somebody said the reason why this New York woman shot the other women, because it was a cowgirl thing going on. And the woman that she shot was messing with her woman. And then she shot and she shot her. It was a cowboy thing going on. There's a cowboy thing going on right there.
Point blank in her head. The execution-style murder was caught on surveillance video. And
yep. It was a cowboy thing. She was dating another girl, and then this girl ended up sleeping with the other girl, and then she got mad and she walked up onto her and do this. So, great glory. At least this is gossip. That's what somebody text in one of our comment board. It was a cowboy thing, cowgirl thing going on. She had a girl, and then she ended up messing with her girl, and then she retaliated like that. She just shot her in the head, and then when she got in the ground, she shot her multiple times. Crazy. Hopefully, I'm wrong about this, man. Oh yeah, we watched. Oh, those are things we watched before. I think we're good here. Yep, we're good. We watch all this thing. Occupation of Haiti, and then we watch all that. So there we go. Oops. Let's see, what time is it? You know, always something, man. I could go on, but you know, Fallout and stuff like that. You guys, yeah, you guys, man, doing all this nonsense. So, anyway, it's 8:07 p.m. It's probably 10:30 for you guys. So, I will leave you folks with peace. Okay, Shalom. See you next time. Great glory to the Mighty One.